Good day guys, Jan here. My old pack died on me and I was looking for a small pack, which is a day pack, which I actually use for work as well. Since I'm in CBD all the time, I'm up and down all the time, out on weekends. I was looking for something lightweight, still small enough, but semi-tactical, also tactical, but more comfortable and everyday use. So I was actually looking for, and I wanted a Legion pack, but at the moment my budget, my funds doesn't allow it, and I needed it right now, and I didn't want to wait for 2 weeks. So I quickly did research, and at the time I saw there was something on special, and I decided I've never actually purchased anything from them. Why not give it a try? So I went and I got this, and this is my gear review of the K-Way Apache 30 L Daypack. Now, before I put this down on the table and do the thorough review, I couldn't find a lot of specs about it. There's not really anything shown on the Cape Union Mart website, so I just take the information that I got off the tag of the bag to tell you guys. Now, it is made out of 600D polyester with PVC lining on the inside, which means it will give you some level of waterproofing or weatherproofing. I'm not exactly sure at what level or quality the waterproofing will be, but because of the PVC lining on the inside, there will be some. And the 600D is not the strongest. There is, like, I know our competitors use Cordura 500 or 1000 or 1050D nylon polyester, but the 600D is still quite strong and good build quality. The pack weighs about 1.5 kgs. They say 30 liters, but I have a couple of questions about that, and I will get into that at the end of the review. It is hydration compatible, so at the back you can put in the hydration bladder, and I'll get into that in the design as well at the end. I am not sure about the Ykk Zips. The sales consultant at Cape Union Mart told me that their bags are made out of Ykk Zips, so I will take his word for that. Right, guys, coming to the front of the pack, the K-Way logo. Nice sturdy grab handle. This has helped a lot, especially when you're moving from location to location. Instead of putting on your shoulder, it just grabs it, carries it around. As you can see, a lot of molly with the hook and loop velcro attached to it. So if you want to add your morale patches, or you want to quickly attach an IVAC pouch, or for me, I use one of these solar power banks. I just glued velcro to the back, stick it on there, and if you're out on a day or whatever, you can use that. Then coming to the bottom a little bit more, we've got some webbing here, although I personally don't like the setting of it here because it's got a pouch, and then they could have added another pouch and put the webbing over it. Reason for that being as well is I actually roll my jacket and I attach my jacket in here, and if you're putting this on the floor or anywhere, it scrapes and it grabs all the dirt and the shit from the floor. Coming to the side, we've got some nice compression straps over here, a couple of mollies down here. I wish they had added mollies more up on the pack, and here we've got the hydration exit for the hose. I will get into this a bit later on. To the back, we've got the back straps. It's not that thin, it's actually nice and thick padding onto it. I personally do not like this kind of mesh material. I had one of those cheap Chinese bags and it reminds me of that, but this is actually more sturdy. Nice padding with on the back, but it's not the best, not the hardest, but it is actually still quite comfortable. You've got your webbing and stuff for and the elastic for your hose from the water bladder to come through. You have a Sternum Strap as well, and if I'm correct, if you loosen it, you can adjust the Sternum Strap as well. Yes, you can adjust the Sternum Strap if you want to. We have a nice hip belt. It's not releasable, but you can actually, like most other packs, take this up, roll it up, and you can add it. I'm using one hand now because I'm holding the camera on the other one. You can actually put this strap into this piece back here if you don't want to use it, so you can just use the normal the back straps over here. And also some molly. There's actually quite a lot of molly all around the bag. Not everywhere, especially like I said, not on the higher side of the bag. It's not a major issue, but if you're a tech guy like me and you attach your knives and whatever there, it's usually quite handful, because I like to distribute the weight on the northern or the top side of the bags as well. And now to the pouches of the bag. You have the front pouch, which is this small pouch over here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I just want to open this. I have to release the compression straps. Going to the inside. Just going to open this quickly properly. Alright, you have quite a good organization. You can see there's a quite deep pocket, and then you've got 2 mesh pockets over here, and you have a zip pocket over here, and then another pocket at the back right there. Going into the center, the middle pocket, nice big pocket, quite deep. What I like about this is the zips actually goes almost all the way down. This is not a clamshell design, which is something that I am against. I like the clamshell design, so you cannot just open this and wrap it all the way up. But going on the inside, there's a big mesh pocket over here, and then there's a smaller, slightly deeper mesh pocket over there. Now I added one of these office paper clips for a reason, because I use this every day. This is my commune bag, so I will use this for work up and down. So, and I'm afraid of these clips or whatever you have actually scraping against this mesh and destroying it over time, and also the PVC lining on the inside, but we will see how that happens. And then at the back, I quickly going to open this as well all the way. It is actually open, and this is one of the design flaws that I really do not like. The zip, as you can see, comes up to here. The zip doesn't go all the way down, for the reason that on both sides you have the hydration port where the hose comes in and out on both sides. So the zip doesn't go all the way down to the bag, which is actually sometimes a pain in the ass, because if you have a lot of papers or stuff down there and you want to open the bag quickly and get everything out, it's quite a hassle. But into this pocket you have the hook and loop, where you attach the water bladder, you hang the water bladder, and then you can add it in there. You have the Velcro, and then that pocket down there. Now, a part of the design which I actually honestly do not like is most bags, especially a tactical outdoor kind of adventure pack, the hose, these exit ports for the hydration bladder are on the top, because now you have to put the bladder in and the hose comes all the way out up here, hanging around outside, and then coming through the hook and loop on this side, which is going to be a pain in the ass, because it's going to hook onto everything, especially if you're walking in the bush or dense areas. It's going to completely freaking ruin your day. So they actually should have moved these ports up to the top side of the bag, and then from there you can exit out straight onto the webbing and to the elastic, and actually designed this with the zip going all the way down. And now let's quickly get into the size, and that is one thing that I am very curious and concerned about. Just quickly before I get into the size comparison, something they actually did right, which is a norm I see on most packs today, is on every clip, the webbing that actually tightens it, there's a hook and loop of Velcro attached to it. Alright guys, now this is my main concern, because this is a 30-liter pack with an extra 7 behind the beaver tail. This is a 30-liter pack, and can you see the size difference? Would someone please mind fucking explaining this to me, because I really do not know how this makes any sense. Because even if you turn it to the side, I actually put pillows inside here just for a comparison. Can someone please explain to me how this is a 30 liter, this is a 30 liter, but it does not look like the same 30 liters to me. Not a big train smash, but it does raise a couple of concerns. But I am still happy with the K-Way. Now, I am not dissing anyone. I love this pack and it works for what I use it for. But I'm a person who believes in improving things and giving advice, because I bought this pack from the K-Way because I actually support them and they have a good reputation in South Africa. But I believe in, like, maybe in the next gen or in a new pack, to improve this, I definitely have to move this water bladder into the outside up all the way here. And as you can see, the mollies on the side over here, they can actually improve that to there as well. And the zip goes all the way down pretty much to the bottom, which is the clamshell design. And they could have done this as well to take both of this, especially the back zip, all the way down. Now this pack has a lot of potential. It works for what I use it for, but there is some space for improvement. Alright guys, there you have it. So except for the volume concern and for these hydration ports on the sides that should have been up there, and the height level of the zip at the back, there you go. It's not really much to complain about. I think this works really nice for my EDC. It works nice for a commuter to the office and to town for work, papers, whatever you want to do with it. But also because of the comfortness and the tactical and the outdoor design of it, this will work as a nice day pack. I really agree with that. I am actually content that I would like to do a 3 or 6 month review after I've used it, because anything I use, I put it through a tough, and I mean a fucking hard use, because I'm hard on everything. Doesn't matter if it's a bag or if it's shoes, I use it until the limit. That's just how I am, and that's how we roll. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope this actually helped a couple of bits, because I couldn't really find a lot of information about this on the internet. I will add the links to buy this from Cape Union Mart and where to find them. Keep well, and guys, get your gear and have a shitload of fun.